There are many types of phobias that are out there, some of which we're familiar with before, and others we find pretty rare but interesting. Greetings, my name is Sudesh Shiamsundar. Now you may think a phobia is a type of fear. Well, it's not just that. Phobia is a type of anxiety as well. So that to show that we're all connected to each other by how everyone goes through their lives in the past. There's not even a single person in the world who does not fear one thing. Today, I'll go over what a phobia is, how it relates to coping with anxiety, some of the common phobias, and some of the uncommon phobias. So let's just start by hearing what the definition of a phobia actually is. As stated by researchers from the Harvard Health Publishing website, a phobia is a persistent, excessive, unrealistic fear of an object, person, animal, activity, or situation. It is a type of anxiety disorder. Now, they also say a reason that a person with a phobia either tries to avoid a thing that triggers a fear or endures it with great anxiety and distress. Like, let's say, for example, that I have a fear of spiders called arachnophobia, but unfortunately I can't get over with the fear of spiders. So, because what scares me about them is how much eyes they have if you were to look closely at them. So yeah, that would horrify me for a long time. To restate my first main point, a phobia basically means that not only a fear, but also anxiety. Now that I tell you the definition of a phobia, let's go over how a certain phobia can relate to anxiety. Francesca Colterra from Harvard Medical School states that two of the types of anxiety disorders are specific phobia and social phobia. They both relate to anxiety because a specific phobia basically means that it is a person who fears a certain object or situation, which causes them to have anxiety. And a social phobia is when someone performs in public. Like here's another example for my speech. Like back when I was in high school, I was required to give a speech during one mass. It wasn't a big celebration, but it was like a mass back in high school full where I have to speak in front of hundreds of students, faculties. I was very nervous, and that's to show I have social phobia because I'm scared of speaking in public. To restate my second main points, the two types of anxiety disorders relate to a phobia because they do have to contend with a fear of what's going on. Now let's hear some of the common phobias that we've all been through before. Before I do so, I just want to state that researchers from Harvard Medical School states 36 of the number of phobias that are common. This is to show that our fears are part of human emotions, our human emotions, and they can also provide us with better protection. Some of the common phobias include acrophobia or a fear of heights, arachnophobia or a fear of spiders, entomophobia or a fear of insects, musophobia or a fear of mice and rats, and pathophobia or the fear of diseases. These are some of the common phobias that I've just explained. Now let's go over some of the uncommon but interesting phobias. Sudeep Bhattacharya from Journal of the Family Medicine and Primary Care states one of the uncommon phobias, and that is the term nomophobia or nomobile phone phobia. It's commonly used to describe a psychological condition when people have a fear of being detached from mobile phone connectivity. Some of the other uncommon phobias include trypophobia, or the fear of small holes, sesquipedalophobia, or the fear of long words, triskaidekaphobia, or the fear of the number 13, and phobophobia, or the fear of phobias. The phobias I just said sounds a bit quirky, but they do tend to exist. And before I go to the conclusion, here's a picture of a beehive. Now, if you look at the beehive, you may have a condition called trypophobia, but they tend to be really big, so I don't think you're not going to have that type of fear. Oh yeah, if you see this bug, my printer can't print any black. I don't know why. But that I just show you because this is a type of phobia that people would contend with. But, so in conclusion, a phobia is not just a type of fear, but it's a type of anxiety as well. Now that I taught you what a phobia is, you know how we're all connected to each other just by how we feel. So the next time you feel such a fright, like you're scared of heights, you're scared of spiders, you're scared of anything, just remember that your fears are just your emotions, and that emotion can provide you with better protection. Thank you. My name is Sudesh Shiamsundar.